Welcome to today's edition of The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, especially curated from the world of economy and business today. I'll start with the bad first. The finance minister in his 2015-16 budget had promised that corporate tax rate will be cut from 30% to 25%. In the subsequent 2 years, he was only able to implement this in the SMEs under 50 crore rupees of turnover. If he has to implement it for the rest of the corporate world, this was going to cost the government something like 75,000 crore. This being the last budget of the finance minister before the next elections, he is in a bit of a bind, because after reducing 200 items from GST tax of 28% to 18% bracket, the government is already going to lose something like 20,000 crore. If he has to implement this, even 2.5% reduction in corporate tax is going to cost the government 40,000 crore. The government does not have that leeway. It's unlikely that he'll be able to implement this in its entirety in this budget. This is really bad because the industry was looking forward to this relief in the midst of an ongoing slowdown in the economy. Now to the good. Tata Motors has rolled out the first lot of Tata Electric Tigor vehicles to supply to the government-owned Energy Efficiency Services Limited, which has put out a tender for 10,000 electric vehicles to replace government cars with electric cars. This is really good because this is not just a war against emissions, it's also the beginning of India's electric vehicle march. India is committed to only sell electric cars within the country from 2030 onwards. The question that is uppermost in the minds of analysts is whether the power grids and the power stations are equipped and ready to handle the surge that the electric vehicles will cause when they are put up for overnight charging. Now to the ugly. Under-reporting of non-performing assets has been talked about in hushed tones within the corporate circles for a long time, but it has never been out in the open like it is today. After an RBI stricture, private banks such as Yes Bank, Axis Bank and ICICI have declared that they have underreported non-performing assets by up to 30,000 crore. This is ugly because this is rampant among private sector banks which pride themselves in their capital management skills, efficiency and governance standards. RBI has however said that the underreporting was largely because of divergences and wrong application of rules. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.